sharing your insight with us. I wanted to tackle, we all certainly want to guard our cyber infrastructure, and that's a bipartisan goal. A lot of Americans right now are concerned about maybe some of the mission creep that's happened recently. And you started, I guess it was in July 2021. And then shortly after that, not that you did this, but in September, there was an effort to start a disinformation governance board, and there was a lot of pushback from that. But part of that memo said that CISA would be involved in flagging content for censorship on social media platforms leading up to the 2020 election. And then we know that CISA played a key role in working with outside organizations, such as the Election Integrity Partnership, to censor information about the Hunter Biden laptop story. What are you doing to make sure that that kind of thing doesn't happen again?
Yeah, thank you for the question, Congressman. Just to be totally crystal clear, as I think you'd want me to be, we don't censor anything. And as someone who served as a combat
No,
veteran,
but you recommend to Twitter and to social media
we
organizations
don't-
or flag things for
we
them. that
don't
could be
flag anything
considered?
to social media organizations at all. We are focused on building resilience to foreign influence and disinformation. So we do not do any censorship. And I just want to make that incredibly clear.
Okay. On March 7th, Biden issued an executive order 14019, directing all federal agencies to develop voter registration and voter education plans to be submitted to the White House and OMB by September 2021. My understanding is that CISA has submitted a plan to the White House. Is that correct?
I need to go back on that. If September 2021, I don't know, sir. I'll go back and check on that.
Okay. There's been a number of FOIA requests to get copies of these plans.
Yeah.
And I would like to see if you could
Voter
submit it.
registration. Sir, can you help me understand the question?
Biden issued an executive directive order directing all federal agencies to develop a voter registration and voter education plan to be submitted to the White House. And my understanding is that CISA did submit one,
Yeah.
but there's been some FOIA requests, and government-wide, there's been a lot of non-transparency in delivering on those plans when it comes to
Yeah.
FOIA requests. And would you be able to get us a copy of that plan?
Yeah, 100%. And at the end of the day, happy to be completely transparent. Transparency builds trust.
Yeah.
That's our job. Elections and voting is not a partisan issue.
Sure.
We work with all parties, all affiliation. We're just trying to make sure that whether you're Republican, whether you're Democrat, election officials have what they need to be able to run safe and secure
Or neither.
elections, as you'd want us to.
Sure. One of the issues we have when we're looking at budgets is a lot of the line items we send or will fund, the line item is great, a lot of bipartisan support for it, but a lot of the action that would be questionable is in the grant writing process. But it's hard to have transparency on that because there's very little transparency on where the grants are going, who the grants are going to, what particular NGOs, even how the contracting is happening. Can you work with us on getting us a copy of everyone that's received any sort of grant or contract for the last 2 years through CISA?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you talking about the grants? The one that we are most directly involved in managing is the state and local cybersecurity grant program that's really dedicated to state and local. So, as you can imagine, a lot of that capabilities at the state and local level don't have a lot of resources. And so we want to make sure that the state of Texas or the jurisdictions have what they need to keep their networks and systems secure. But happy to get you whatever you'd like.
Well, thank you very much, and I yield back.
Thank you.